All I got to say is, hey, yo. Hey, yo. I just came across this. I was listening to a video from the beloved elder out of Dallas, the head of the Dallas camp, Yashawamba. And I kind of was looking around for other videos. And this popped up. And I had to do a video on. I'm not going to say too much. And this right here is right next to her sister. Anyway, it says, watch. And this was put up 5 minutes ago. This is watch Representative Presley on how Crown Act affirms that Black is beautiful and so is our hair. But she ain't got no hair. She ain't got no hair. Where's the hair at? And another thing, you Black women in the hood that got those 3-inch, literally, I'm not exaggerating, 3-inch long eyelashes, it's not attractive. It's not sexy, at least to me. I don't know about Jake in the hood. I've been seeing that. I'm in the hood and I see these Black women with these fucking 3-inch and a half eyelashes. Like the shit grew like that. And they think it's not sexy. Maybe it's sexy to guys in the hood. Maybe they like that. And this is definitely not sexy, man. This is a curse. This is a curse. It says, and I'm gonna go into this Crown Act. It says, giving all praise to Yahweh Shemiah Shabbat Shemar Kakodash. Watch Representative Presley on how Crown Act affirms that Black is beautiful and so is our hair. So let me go into the Crown Act. And you know what precept I'm thinking about. Oh, by the way, this is the video that I was watching, put up by Remnant Say 144. Listen to what the elite are saying to Americans. Now, let me go to the beginning of it. Billionaire owned Bloomberg says Americans should eat lentils and this is from Bloomberg, is owned by Michael Bloomberg, the former mayor of New York City, and an elite that don't give a damn about the rest of y'all. It says, Billionaire owned Bloomberg says Americans should eat lentils and let their pets die to cope with inflation. What he's saying is inflation is not going to go away. As a matter of fact, you're going to experience a thing of hyperinflation. The reason why the gas prices jumped up because of inflation. It had nothing to do with, oh, we don't, because of the war in Russia. It's because of inflation. The buying power of the dollar is getting smaller and smaller. And Elder Yashawamba, explains that in this video. All right. Let me see. Let me come back. Okay, I said I was going to look up the Crown Act, right? Let me look at the Crown Act. Crown Act 2022. Okay. Okay, the Crown Act. The House passes the Anti-Bias Crown Act, and it's talking about Black women's hair, that they say Black women's hair is ugly. House passed Crown Act. Was the Crown Act passed? What is the Crown Act bill? Let's look at a little bit of that. To create a respectful and open world for natural hair, meaning Black women's hair and so-called Black man's hair. I'm talking about the Israelites. Crown Keep crown in mind, because there's a reason why their hair is messed up and why she's bald-headed. Whether her hair was short and she just decided to shave off the rest because somebody said, oh, that's so sexy, girl. Yeah, put on them 3-inch eyelashes, fake eyelashes, and shave that hair and wear a clown suit. And that's really sexy, girl. Okay, where am I at? The create, that's what is it? It said to create a respectful and open world for natural hair. Crown Act changes that by making clear that discrimination based on natural and protective hairstyles associated with people of African descent, which are the Israelites, and they know that, including hair that is tightly coiled or tightly curled, locks, meaning dreadlocks, cornrows, twists, braids, Bantu knots. I believe a Bantu knot, I'm always positive I know what a Bantu knot means. When you get that style, it's, let me do this. And our line goes back to the Bantu people, by the way. Okay, let me see, Google. Let's see what a Bantu knot is. Bantu knot. Yep, just like I said, that's the Bantu knot. It looks like the Crown Vic Royale. That's the Bantu knot. I call it the Corona knot. See? So now let's come back. Where the hell am I? Let's come back to that the act, the Crown Act. So that's what it's all about in a nutshell, all right? So they just passed a law. If you say something negative about a black woman's hair, notice it didn't say a black man, because black men have Bantu knots too. Look at Kodak Black. So-called black men have dreadlocks and bald heads and all that, but they're passing it for the woman. That's why this woman, Miss Presley, presented it. Now I'm gonna give you one more quick precept. Isaiah 3, verse 16. What the hell did I just do? Isaiah 3. Judah's woman denounced. Moreover, the Lord said, because the daughters of Zion are haughty and walk with stretched forth necks and wanton eyes, walking in mincing as they go, and making a tinkling with their feet. And this was when the Jake woman was bad. I mean, bad to the bone bad. She was the finest woman on the planet Earth. Finest woman on the planet Earth. Read about Judith in the Apocrypha. She was so fine that if there was a war going on, they'd stop fighting to look at her. I said, therefore the Lord, because you were proud. See, when we was on high, we were on high, man. We boasted in our wealth, in our dignity, and we're gonna get back to that. But guess what? The Most High did this. I see why the Most High did this whole thing. To humble us. You have to be humbled in order to be, a super rich person, an elite rich person. Most of them are people that were dirt poor, and they always say you got to remember your humble beginnings. Why? Because it keeps you humble. And then it shows you to show compassion to other people, right? Now listen up. 17th verse. Therefore the Lord will smite with a scab the The Crown, notice it's called the Crown Act. What did the Most High do to our woman? He's got him in the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion. This woman right here, let me get it back up. This woman right here is one of the daughters of Zion. But guess what? She doesn't know that. She doesn't know that. All right? And this is a curse right here. This is a curse to have a bald head. It's against the law for a man to have a bald head. So she done convinced herself to say that she's beautiful. Let me go back. It says, therefore, the Lord will smite with a scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion, and Yahweh will discover their secret parts. In that day, the Lord will take away the bravery of their tinkling ornaments. And those ornaments were made out of gold and precious stones about their feet and their calls and their round tires like the moon, their chains and their bracelets and their mufflers, the bonnets. Now y'all wear these ghetto hood bonnets. That ain't sexy either. That's a new thing. You could go out, walk out in the street with house shoes on, and maybe a house coat, and a damn bonnet, looking crazy as hell. Anyway, my point was the 17th verse, right? So now let me click on the 17th verse. And the small hats, dear women, what they do is, and I was up in Muncie yesterday. And you can see the women that they wear wigs. They have wigs on their head. They shave their head and they put wigs on, because what they're doing is emulating what was said in Isaiah 3 verse 17 to be exact. Let me look up the word scab. Then as you read down, the verses down, it said baldness. So but let me look up the word scab. Okay, to cause a scab upon, smite with scab. Anyway, I'm gonna leave you with this. So take a good look at her. Now they can be proud about that. And if anybody criticizes them or they lose a job because so now these women they can work in the corporate world, they can be lawyers, and they can have dreadlocks and they can be bald headed with 3.5 inch eyelashes, looking like a rodeo clown. All right. And see, this is the curse. So that proves that the curse is still on us. Vocab Malone, the curse is still on us. Anyway, with that, I'm gonna say shalom.